Second thing that I shared with my friend is the fact that when we say we're in a relationship with a person that has a good relationship with God, from what we've observed in that person, that should be an added advantage in the relationship. Because, okay, now let me come to Ame and Felix. Felix was the music director in church. And so I'm sure it is expected that he has a good relationship with God, is spiritual and all of that. But for those of us that have watched the movie, I'm sure we saw that he did not treat her in a good way, in any way, like there was no good treatment in how he related with her. And so I just reasoned that if we're going to say we're in a relationship with someone that has a relationship with God, they should make us feel as good as our Heavenly Father wants us to be. They should treat us better than how someone that does not have a relationship with God will treat us, because they have a relationship with God, and so they are an extension of God's love to us, if that makes sense to you. So, all I'm trying to let you know is that if you're in a relationship and your past relationship felt better than this present relationship, that is a signal to you that God is not involved, because He will always take you from the good to the better and then the best. That is if that's not the final bus stop. But it is actually good to know what God is saying by time, so that we don't just jump into a relationship at every time there is a relationship opening, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's by the way. And secondly, being in a relationship with a person that has a relationship with God is an added advantage. And so if someone says, or if we see that someone has a relationship with God and they're not treating us well, then maybe they don't really have a relationship with God. Maybe there are still lots of things they need to work on. And don't be that person that they will pour out the bad energy on. It's just advisable that you leave it and wait for the best person God has in store for you. And I think that is it from me today. And if any other thing comes to mind, I definitely will share it with us. Bye.